Hi, my name is AnnMarie Rudd. I graduated New Paltz in 2010, and I'm from Garden City Park on Long Island. At New Paltz, I majored in elementary education, which is connected to what I'm doing now. I am a preschool teacher down in Northern Virginia, and I've been teaching for 8 years now, which is kind of hard to believe. Being an education major and an athlete was amazing, since other teammates were also education majors and other friends on other sport teams. So it was always great to have a familiar face in my education classes. And the athletic department was really helpful. We did have those study hall hours, which helped keep my GPA up. And professors were always accommodating if you came up to them and said that you needed some more time because of an away game. It wasn't easy being a student athlete, but New Paltz definitely had the resources to help us. One of the organizations that I was part of during my time at New Paltz was SAC, which is Student Athlete Advisory Committee. And that was pretty awesome because I made connections with all the coaches and all the other athletes. I learned how to start events and connect with the neighborhood. We had the unforgettable leaf raking, which I think started with my year. It was a great way for us to connect with the senior citizens in town and show that we're here to help. We also had a big event called Kids Sports Night, which was great to get the kids involved. And this has really helped me, take what I do now, connect with children and help lead events. So I'm definitely appreciative of my major in New Paltz. I definitely think New Paltz played a great role in my life after college. Since I was a 3-year captain, I definitely strived to be a leader in any shape or form after college. After I graduated, I actually went to go teach abroad in Korea. And after 1 year, I was head of staff there, which was a huge leadership role for me, especially being so young and fresh out of college. I was helping current staff, hiring new teachers, and creating new programs for the school. So it was a big job for me, and I definitely owe it to New Paltz for instilling that leadership inside of me. When I came back to the States, I jumped into a coaching job, which is something that I always wanted to do. And I was a head coach at a local high school for 4 years for a varsity program. And that was a really great time because I was able to bring the joy back and teach younger girls and motivate them on and off the field. It was an experience I'll never forget, and I wish I could still be doing it now, but I gotta find another team to do that. But that was definitely quite the experience for me. New Paltz has just led me to take on opportunities that I never thought I would, and I'm just very grateful for that. I chose New Paltz after I went on an overnight recruit trip. I was definitely nervous going. I went on, I think, 1 or 2 before I went to New Paltz. But of course, you're always nervous going to a college when you're a senior in high school. And once I arrived, the team was so friendly, so welcoming. They took me underneath their arms. I instantly felt a sense of family there, and I really wanted to be part of it. I knew right when I left that this is a college that I want to go to, and I just couldn't wait. Thankfully, I did my recruit trip later in the year, so I didn't have to wait too long. But it really paid off because even 10 years later, I'm still talking to my teammates. My teammates are older than me, younger than me. We are still friends, and now we're part of big milestones of starting families and just supporting each other in new ways. I never expected that when I first chose New Paltz, but hey, look where we are now. I started playing field hockey because it was finally a sport I connected with, and I tried all sports. Never passed me a basketball and never gave me a lacrosse stick. And so when I was playing field hockey and joining outside leagues, I just knew that it was right for me. I knew it was the sport that I was destined to play. So when I was applying to colleges, I knew I had to continue playing field hockey, and it was a must-do for me. So I'm so happy that I ended my career of field hockey with 4 amazing years at New Paltz. My most memorable moment with New Paltz field hockey must have been the tailgates, which I know might sound weird. Why isn't it a certain game, or a certain win? But I think the tailgates were so meaningful because we had a lot of highs and lows during my time at New Paltz, and the fact that we were all able to come together even after a tough loss with our family and friends, it was just a great feeling. We had such amazing fans that traveled to all of our games. My mom was one of them. And it was just great to have that. I mean, you're so busy in college, and in your game, you're in the moment. But when you look to the sideline to see a familiar face, that was really comforting. And we just had like amazing food. I'll never forget Amy Lee's mom. She always made this amazing dirt, and we always got to take it home. And then Mr. Deeney was our photographer. He was the dad on the sidelines taking our pictures for us, and then making DVDs that we got the next game because we didn't have a professional photographer then. And we just had like amazing food. I'll never forget Amy Lee's mom. She always made this amazing dirt, and we always got to take it home. And then Mr. Deeney was our photographer.